Ja Morant is averaging 32.6 points a game along with 4.4 rebounds and 6.8 assists in the first 5 games of the NBA season. Now by the time this video drops, those averages could either increase or decrease. Either way, Ja seems like he's on pace to having one of those seasons. Ja has been on a hot streak as of late when it comes to shooting the 3-pointer. Ja is shooting 56% from the 3-point line. Yes, 56%. Now it's only been 5 games and I do expect the percentages to drop as the season prolongs, but it's still quite impressive. And you know, when watching him play, his shot just seemed a bit more fluid and you could tell he's more confident in his jump shot opposed to seasons before. Coming off this pin down, he gives the back of defender a slight in and out before knocking down the 3-pointer. Now the defender wasn't playing the greatest defense in this play, however, that's not even important. It's obviously not why I highlighted this play. It's the newly found confidence that Ja has coming off that screen. Instead of forcing the drive, he wants to shoot the 3-pointer, which is a massive difference from vaguely pulling up from the 3-point line, which is something Ja would do in seasons prior. Here's another example of Ja blatantly wanting to take the 3-pointer. Again, it's just the confidence, man. And that's essential because it opens up Ja's game even more. Something else that unfastens Ja's game is his ball handling. Ja isn't really an over dribbler, which is sort of rare for a young talent like Ja. Ja utilizes his handles to get to his spots, whether that's to the rim.
Grizzlies with another steal. Morant jets to the
or that extended area.
Out of Kentucky. Morant the lane.
Or most importantly, to get others involved.
An excellent rebounder grabs that. Morant back to Clark.
The versatility in Ja's ball handling is quite dazzling. No matter the height of the dribbling, Ja gets to his locations. He even gets into those sets where he start off high and then finish low. Now Ja Morant has obtained a lot of comparisons over the years, but the most frequent one seems to be Allen Iverson. I don't really see the on-court comparisons. However, Ja's first step is exceedingly comparable to Allen's. This particular play right here is immensely Allen Iverson-like. He extends the knee, places the ball between his legs twice before exploding off that back foot for the tough finish. And he's very patient, you know. He's not going to force it, even with that potent first step. If the lanes isn't open, he's going to find a way to make a play.
5 points and we missed 13 free throws or 10 free throws, and those mistakes.
Watching Ja's playmaking / pick and roll operating is like watching a master at work. It's like he's never really in a hurry and always in control. We've highlighted through this entire video how Ja's patience is a big component to his game. So you could definitely bet it plays a vital component in his playmaking and pick and roll ball handling as well. Coming off this screen set by Adams, you immediately see the defense commit. Ja reads the defense and immediately flick the ball to Santi Aldama, who walks into a rhythm, into a 3-pointer. Coming off the screen again, he's a little more patient than he normally is, and that's because he sees the double team coming. This is overt manipulation by Ja because he's embracing the double team. Not because he has nowhere to go with the ball, but rather the complete opposite. He's looking at Russ O'Neal, who is obviously in a tough spot right now, having to guard 2 players. Ja then gets into one of those high-end passes, which we will discuss briefly, and sees Russ seemingly committing to Dylan, who's in the corner, and rips the ball to John for the open 3. Now high-end passes is an athletic point guard closest friend on the court, and Ja definitely utilizes that facet of his game quite a bit.
In Milwaukee tomorrow night. Morant, the drive, the kick, the open 3.
Due to rim pressure that Ja places on the defense, defenders are going to do their best to try to keep him out of the restricted area. And if unsuccessful, defenders are going to be really paranoid and gullible when Ja is operating in the paint, which is where a timely high-end pass comes into play. Ja is arguably the most talented player in the NBA at the moment, and if you don't agree, you must agree that he's much watched television. And it isn't just his offense. Ja's watchability is also applied on the defensive end of the ball as well. His chase down blocks are electric, and any Memphis Grizzlies steal might lead to some Morant-centric highlight. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you're into this type of content, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, let me know what type of videos y'all want to see. See you next video.